So that was the first one I got right there. Custom. Second one was this one. This is the third one I bought. And this is the fourth one. Still in the process of modifying it. I just got around to it yet. And then I think this, this is actually the fourth one I got, the fake one. The green one would be the last one, the fifth one I got. So one of the issues I had with this one, you kind of hear it buzz there. That being loose. You can see that one loose. I think there's supposed to be a wire there. I mean, there's slight cosmetic little things, like you can see, like around the perimeter there. This is super close and in 4K, so you can see like the imperfections. And that little mark there, that's underneath the clear. So that was in between the binding and them taking the tape off the binding when they painted the black burst. It's really smooth. You can see it. Just little, the edge is just not perfect. But, I mean, you probably would barely notice. I polished and rounded all these frets. So, the headstock is probably a little dusty, but I don't see any issues. I'll compare it to a real one. We should get them side by side here. Do that. The one on the right is legit $3,000 guitar versus the one on the left is right around $100. So if you can see the difference in the script, the truss rod plate obviously different, but this is the fake one and this is the real one. I guess the way the camera angles is how you see the pearloid in the Gibson logo. So, I mean, they're both pretty pearly. This is the fake one. This is the real one. Move up to the nuts. This is the fake one. This is the real one. See, the real one came, you can see it has fret nibs, the little white things on the end of the frets that are actually part of the binding that they milled out after the frets were in. And there was tooling marks all along here. And I had one of these, a couple of these frets were actually lifting out, not the frets, but the inlays. I had to get some real watery fine super glue and put them back in, press them in, and then I actually sanded down the whole fretboard and smoothed it out because it was rough. So the new one, or not the new one, the actual real one, I guess the fretboard condition isn't much different than the Chibson, because these ones do not have the little nibs on the end, and these do tend to come in sharper. You get a fret file them up, and then I sanded them and smoothed and polished everything. But here's the fake one again compared to the real one. is it's a 2018, and the side is starting to yellow already. It's considerably yellower than or darker than the pickguard and the pickup rings. Here you can see this neck was not set on perfect. You can see the gap right there. And it's tight right there, but it's all filled and sealed, so that I guess you have to have the bridge up a little higher here, and you can set it up perfect and it plays perfect. But I mean, it's just I think you can see the height of the right there, the fretboard off of the pickup ring is just a little higher on that side than on that side. For a $100 guitar, I guess it really, nobody would probably actually notice this if I didn't point it out. But I'm just being hypercritical, trying to compare the difference. And you can see the body also, the body contour, it goes down here. So it's sanded down so that this pickup here is angled back. You can't get it truly flat with the strings. Where the real Gibson, the body contour is flat, and the actual, it might go downhill, but they have a thicker pickup ring on this side than this side, to make sure that the pickup is level. And actually, you could probably do that. That is a little thicker on that side than that, but not as extreme as the Gibson. So maybe the body contour isn't off. I'm sure they CNC them off the. They probably took a real one at the China factory and scanned it, and then made a CNC program and just machined it out. The bridge, that is, I believe that's the Nashville style. So there's the fake one. It is a custom. I guess I'm comparing it to a standard. This is a real standard. So I mean, I'll compare the real one against a fake standard in a minute. Gotta have a dog barking. But here you see the difference in detail around how the binding meets the body there of the real one. It is pretty much perfect. Like the attention to detail in the seam is perfect. This ain't too bad. Knob location. This one is just the center of it is almost in line with the bottom of the tailpiece, and that goes true with the real one. Center of it's almost, they're really close. The silverburst is way off. You can see they got the knob location completely different on this one. The center of the knobs on the real one and the other one were in line with this. This one's about an inch too far up, or a good 3/4 inch. More details on the real one. I guess this one I took the pick guard off because it had some writing on it. You can just see that. I guess the fine details. This one isn't too bad actually, because it's a standard. It doesn't have the thicker binding. It's actually not bad at all. And the real one again. This is the fake fretboard. It's pretty decent. The inlays don't look much different than the real one. Here's the real one. Like I said, this one was all, the fretboard was all smooth, sanded down by me with like 600, smoothed out really nice. So it is not the way it came from Gibson. Got a different one here now. This is a fake custom. It's got the Saturday Night Special Seymour Duncan pickups in it. This one's really nice too. And of course you got dog barking. But you can see slight imperfection at the seam. Knob placement is the same as the real one. I took the pick guard off of it, so there's a hole there. Yeah, gotta have a dog barking. This neck is set in perfect. Everything looks fine with that. The dog barking. A little dusty headstock, but there's a fake on the left and the real one on the right again. This one does have a little, you can see the discoloring maybe in the stain or maybe in the actual wood, but right there it's a little lighter. Could be the wood. This is a two-piece neck. You can see the joint right there. Fake one here. You can see it comes out about a 1/4 inch before it starts to round. Right there. There's a straight part. And then it's rounded. The real one, it's completely round. Radius goes right into the body. Slight differences. No binding on the back of the real standard. Different textured covers. You can see the edge where the cover meets is straight. And here it's slightly rounded. The edge, it's smooth. Nice. No sharp edges. Chinese don't have the attention to detail. It's a nice smooth edge. And it's recessed a little bit evenly. This one is recessed a little bit, but it's much more of a sharper edge. This one's recessed a little bit, but it's much more sharper of an edge. It is very nice though, for a $100 guitar. Fake one on the left, fake standard. This is a one-piece neck, it doesn't have a joint in it at all. They don't look much different. But the neck is fatter on the fake one. I actually like it better. The heel here does have the straight, comes out straight before the radius starts on this one also. Again, this is the real one. And onto the fake. This is a one-piece body. This is the latest one I got on the left. The iguana burst green. It's semi taken apart right now, but you can see the quality of it. And these are all from the same eBay seller. It's a custom again, another one-piece body. There is one flaw in it. You can see the green speck there, that line underneath the clear. Must be in the dye or the whatever they use to stain it. It is otherwise super nice. I got the strings off it right now, and I have new pickups for it. I haven't changed them yet. Speed knobs, which I don't like. This fretboard is really smooth. I have not touched these frets yet, so they're actually not really sharp. They'll just get a wet sand them, like 600, and then polish them, or 1,000 grit sandpaper, then polish them. I think the plastic sticker's still on that. And this one is gold hardware. Back to the real one. Again, it's got gold hardware. I got it taken apart because I'm going to change everything, just haven't gotten to it yet. I believe this one has a nitro finish also. It's got a different feel to it. And it's got that candy smell that the blue one has. And this is the only one that came in with a nitro finish, lacquer finish on it. All the other ones are polyurethane. You can clearly see the difference and feel it. And this is a $3,000 guitar. These China copies aren't equal to it in quality in any way when you buy them. I mean, cosmetically they're close. I'd say this one's probably about 95% cosmetically other than just has that little bitty flaw there, and I mean other than that, the binding is almost perfect. The seam, everything. I guess if that even really matters to most people, because as soon as you're 5 feet away you can't see it. The necks are thick on these, considerably thicker. This has got probably a slim, I don't know what that 2018 neck was. It's like a hybrid. I'll have to look that up. These are all, I believe, like 58, 59 specs. The thicker, which is actually good. I like it. I believe this one's a one-piece neck too. It might be a seam there. I can't see it, but it still has a protective covers on. Not bad at all. I mean, the actual Gibson one isn't perfect either. You can see it's not 100% smooth. I can get the camera and light the right way. And this is a fake one also, off of eBay. It's pretty much perfect now. I polished the frets up, changed the pickups, put a different pick guard on there. It wasn't white. It looks much better now, I think. But really nice, super nice. This is the Amazon Geiger roller bridge. I think this was like 18 bucks for this whole assembly. Yeah, we just need this part. Put that on there. That hopefully should stop that buzzing on the silverburst.